Okay, so there's one final nuance that I want to demonstrate here while we have a chance, which is when we use a compound selector like this with a space, what this is saying is that any h2 tags within section.different need to have this style. But sometimes we want to say that only h2 tags that are directly within this element need to have this style. Let me show you what the difference is. So let's say down here we have our slide and then we have an h2 in there, and I'm going to add a div inside here, and then within this div we're going to put another h2 tag. Okay, so right now this .slide h2 will apply these styles to this heading too because it's inside of the slide. However, if we want to just apply the styles to headings that are directly within it and not within some other element, we can use a right bracket to say exactly that. This is a child selector. The space is considered a descendant selector, so it could be children, but it could also be children of children, and so on. The right-angled bracket specifies that it's just going to be direct children. We can look at this in the browser. I'll do a quick split screen here. We'll save this over here in the editor and refresh in the browser. And you can see that right now we have more than just a company, and this is a different section styled very differently. But if we removed the right-angled bracket and used a space instead and saved it and refreshed, you'd see that both headings would be identical. In general, whenever you can use a child selector, it makes sense to do so because it's a bit more performant, which means that it processes in the browser a bit faster, and also it reduces the chances of styles cascading somewhere where you didn't intend them to. So in this case, it would be better to use a child selector for our h2 here and also for our h2 here. I'm going to save this and I'll remove this extra section we added for demonstration.